We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, but first let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Stars as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star Game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a three-run bomb.
Digging in now, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Just short, hit hard. Turner gloves it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second. From the Tampa Bay Rays, the right fielder, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. To third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now. 2 away.
Batting third.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there are our umpires calling
things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's ready now. The pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1. Here it is. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base, and that's a loud out number one.
Batting second from the Los Angeles Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu. He comes in with 16 base hits in 31 tries. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. First pitch on its way. From the belt, the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. No problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
2 on here with one man out. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. A tag for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Sano. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting center from the Minnesota Twins, the catcher, Mitch.
Striding into the box, Mitch Garver. First pitch on its way. Garver is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
A ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
Here now is Juan Soto as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Set. Here's the 0-1 and he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by though as a hitter.
And that misses. 2-1. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
For the American League, the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Down the third baseline. McNeil's got it for one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Jose Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One hit's all they get. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Garrett Cole enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45, Garrett Cole.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Anderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here now is Trey Turner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Popped up. Santana has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. Cole sets. Here's the delivery. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a swinging bunt, but that one rolls foul. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Garver corrals it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Max Scherzer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 31, Max Scherzer.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Scherzer is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Marte has it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. AL leaves one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Shane Bieber is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57, Shane Bieber.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the goods, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Outside, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff McNeil. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Swing and a line drive right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. We played 4 full. The NL's on top, 1-0. Jack Flaherty takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit in the air to right field. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. American League strands 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Charlie Morton, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the American League, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Klezak, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning.
Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. National Leaguers out in front, 1-0. Trevor Bauer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Trevor Bauer.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Martinez. First offering on its way.
Martinez.
This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Digging in, Mike Trout 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Left side. Turner fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
From the belt, the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. AL leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. Jose Barrios enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Jose Barrios.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ketel Marte waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on first with one down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here's Jeff McNeil. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We're through 6 full. The NL leads this one 1-0. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 71.
Cesar Hernandez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's Santana waiting on a 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go in the American League. They still trail 1-0. Roberto Ozuna gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Ozuna, a 25-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a changeup, and a cutter. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. High fly ball out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Jonathan Villar will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Jonathan Villar.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Adam Frazier will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Now the double steal is on here. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. One out and a runner on second base. Two balls and a strike. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. He's got it, and there are two down now. Freddie Freeman will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away.
Freddie Freeman.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Two out here and a runner at second. In there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The set and the 3-1 pitch. And a full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next to the National League,
JT Realmuto will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here.
JT Realmuto.
And he fouls this one off. Two outs and two runners aboard here in the seventh inning. He's set. The 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. National Leaguers strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Jonathan Villar will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing right field.
Adam Frazier will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 26, Adam.
Freddie Freeman will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now at third base, number
Sean
5,
Doolittle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
D. Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
D. Gordon.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. The barehanded attempt gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Yordan Alvarez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Yordan Alvarez.
Pitch out, nothing doing. One out, one on in a 1-run game. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner will get back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Michael Brantley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Michael Brantley.
This is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. D. Gordon is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing right field.
Jordan Alvarez stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now in right field, number 44, Jordan.
Michael Brantley will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 23, Michael Brantley. Now at
Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the American League, number 51, Ken Giles.
Mike Yastrzemski is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Omar Narvaez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 10, Omar Narvaez.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. The 1-1 home.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The left fielder, number 22,
Juan Soto to the plate now. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. Giles sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Bogarts has it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the National League, but they're up 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Omar Narvaez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher.
Now catcher, number 10. Giovanni
Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
Yuli Gurriel is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Their count now at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down. Too low, 1-0. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
So 1-1 home.
That's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Salvador Perez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Salvador Perez.
Power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The National League All-Stars took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Max Scherzer takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.